Hey guys, I'm Gemma.
And I'm Lindsay.
And welcome back to our podcast. So we wanted to give you guys a little heads up. We're going to be taking a little break from podcasting this upcoming weekend. So there won't be any podcasts uploaded. Hopefully you guys understand. We're just going to take a little mental break for the week.
Yeah. You guys, if you've listened to our past podcast, you know, obviously we've talked a little bit about loss. So yeah, this coming up weekend is the 4th anniversary of my mom's passing. So I'm just going to take this coming up week, just take it off. Gemma's going to kind of swoop in there and take care of some more social media stuff. And like I said, we won't be recording this weekend, but I might post something for my mom, like a video or something like that on our YouTube channel. So if you're interested, just check in for that. But other than that, thank you for your understanding.
Yeah, and you know, me and Lindsay are both big advocates for taking care of your mental health. And this is just something that, you know, we wanted to do because sometimes it's needed. So yeah, we hope you guys, again, we hope you understand. And hey, if you need a mental break too, you take it, man.
Yes, for sure. We are mental break taken queens.
Seriously. I think I take one like at least once every 2 weeks. Oh man. I actually have one, well, not coming up soon, but so at my job, my leader was, she's also like a big advocate for taking mental health days. And we sat in one of our meetings earlier this week, and she told me to pick some Fridays to take off. And I was like, girl, yes. And in that moment, also, I decided to take the whole week of my birthday in November off. And she approved it. And I was like, all right.
Hey!
So I'm hoping a bitch ass Corona
Be over.
is at least gone by fucking November so I can actually do something. But if not, catch me at my couch for 7 days being depressed about turning 31. So,
And you have any plans, or are you just gonna wing it, or?
my hope is that if it is gone by then, I really, really want to go to Corpus Christi to go see like all the Selena museums and her gravesite. I've never gone. Selena Quintanilla, by the way, before y'all people who don't know who Selena is,
I like Selena
where
Gomez?
have you been all your life?
No, not Selena Gomez.
It's always been my goal to go. And I wanted to go last year for my 30th, but I was too in my feelings and in my head during that time that I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to be home. I don't care. But hopefully, if this shit's gone by then and we plan accordingly, maybe me and my hubby can take a trip down there. Even if it's just like a long weekend, and just go to the little beaches there and walk by there and go to her gravesite because it's on my bucket list and I'd like to check something off. So that's the plan for now, but we shall see.
That sounds awesome. I'm just going to steal that idea and do that in February for my 31st then.
I want to go so bad. Oh my goodness. I'm like, you'll probably like learn more in like future podcasts about how I am like obsessed with certain things, but I am obsessed with Selena. I love her to death. So, hey, anything for Salinas?
Anything for Salinas.
Salinas. But yeah, so again, take your mental health days. Very important.
I was just going to say real quick, you know how we've been doing our polls on Instagram. If you guys are following us, if you're not, you should be. But yeah, we're always doing polls to get you guys input on, you know, what you want us to do, what you want to see more of, less of. So we did a poll a couple days ago or yesterday. Don't even remember what day it was. That's another thing we need to talk about is our memory. Whatever day
Lord.
that was. We did a poll asking you guys if you wanted for us to continue to do the light, like fun episodes, or if you wanted more deeper episodes. And it was kind of close to 50-50, but it looks like more people are leaning toward the deeper episodes. So I just want to remind you, we are going to get to that. Today it's going to be a little fun one again, kind of like our 21 questions. We're going to do Would You Rather today, but we are going to get to the good stuff after our mental break week this week. the following week, I think we're going to get into the infertility and women's health, right? Emma?
Yes, we're gonna get into women's health on the weekend of what is that gonna be? The 22nd.
Yeah.
22nd, 23rd. We'll get into women's health. So if you are a woman, tune in. If you're a man, tune in.
Tune
Because
in.
hey, we live around women. They're everywhere. So I think it's gonna be important for everybody to get an understanding of what we go through, whether you're a woman who has like the perfect health or a woman who deals with issues like PCOS or endometriosis and all that fun stuff that comes with having a uterus. So tune in for that. But yeah, we are going to play Would You Rather. I have some of these questions are pretty, there's some thinkers in here, and then we'll probably do like some little goofy ones towards the end. So I don't know who wants to start. You
It
go.
okay. Who wants to start? You. Okay, I'll start, guys. Um, all right. So, like I said, mine aren't very like serious. I just kind of picked some that I was just like, okay, these sound good. There's nothing too deep on here, but all right, let's go with this first one. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up the internet for the rest of your life?
The internet. Bye. I cannot. I cannot live without AC.
Same.
It. I hate the heat, and I think we talked about it a little bit in our previous podcast, and we were talking about the weather towards the end of it. How Texas is the most bipolar state in the whole U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, if you're not from Texas, the summers here are brutal. I've been in a situation where our AC breaks down and it is miserable. And yes, I get it. I'm probably sounding like a princess because there's people out there who don't have AC, like a full AC system, like a normal house does. And people have like those little box ACs and they're suffering. I get it. But I hate the heat. So I honestly buy internet and hello AC and heater. I mean, hey, we grew up in the 90s. Like we know how it is to be without internet. I think we'll be fine.
That's true. I mean, we've been there, done that. That's okay. As long as I can still have my phone, so I'll be okay. But I cannot do without AC. Maybe heat, but the AC, nah, not in this Texas
Yeah,
summers.
no.
No way. Mm-mm.
I would be a grumpy, grumpy human being if you take away my cool air. I
That's
will
true.
not be happy.
I might not be happy without internet, but I would be miserable without AC. So
Yeah, it'll definitely take time to like withdraw from social media or like from your phone, but I mean, hey, we still got like regular TV still exists, right? I'll be fine. I'll be totally
yeah,
fine. I got my DVDs, like I'm fine, y'all. I'm
right.
fine.
We'll dust off the DVDs and we'll find something else to
Mhm.
do.
Okay. I like that one.
Yeah,
But that one was easy. I hell no. Bye
didn't have
internet.
to think. Right. Thanks.
Bye. All right, we're gonna go like a whole 180 right now with my question.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Would you rather wake up one day and be in perfect health and live like that for the rest of your days, or have the power to give one of your loved ones perfect health and let them live off healthy the rest of their days, but you take on their illnesses?
The first one. It probably differs for you and me just because I know you do have, your things going on. So, I don't know. That's a tough one, but I'd have to take it on. Like, I gotta take it on.
Yes.
It depends on the person, I guess. Like,
Well,
which kind of loved one?
it's a loved one, like a somebody you
How
love
much
with
do
all
I
your
love
heart.
that?
A lot. To infinity.
And beyond.
Infinity and beyond.
That's so tough. Why'd you have to go with the deep one? Like,
I'm telling you, we were gonna it was gonna go complete 180 from your
I didn't know
question.
I was going to be sweating again, like the 21 questions week. Jeez. Put me on the spot. Uh, is this like your subtle way of asking, like, hey, would you take away my illness for me?
No, 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 no. So, okay, so my answer would be I would give perfect health to a loved one and take on their illnesses. And I only think I feel like I think that way only because I already have so much on my plate that a part of me would be like, what's one more? For example, my dad is a diabetic, and If I can take that away from him and have him have perfect health for the rest of his days and have him be on earth longer, I would take it. I mean, yeah, diabetes sucks, but again, I guess it just differs because I've dealt with chronic illness my whole life. So to me, it would just be like another one to add to the list. I'd hate it, but I don't know. That's just what I thought. I saw it and I was like, oh yes, can somebody give me the power, please, and do it right now?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'd like to say that, I mean, I'm, I always tell you all the time too, that I wish I could take some of the things away from you that you deal with. And if I could tack some of that onto myself, I would. So I would like to think that I would be that person.
I'm telling you, we went deep in that first one. I think that was the only biggest deep one that I
Thank
have.
God.
So
So I can sit back.
you can relax.
I'm going to stop doing these types of podcasts with you because you're putting me on the spot here. Like, it's okay, maybe
Hey,
sometimes between you and me, but
hey.
everyone's going to hear it like, hey, Lindsay's a bad person.
No, get out of here. Hey, no, you're fine.
Whew. Okay, going to a lighter question, guys. Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Maid. I hate cleaning.
I
hate
like
it.
cleaning. It's therapeutic for me. So I take the
Oh, no,
chef.
I
So I have to cook.
hate it. I hate it. I think one thing I'm blessed that my mama taught me how to cook at a young age, so I think I can do pretty well in the kitchen, and I don't mind it. It's the cleaning up after the cooking that I hate, or the
True.
cleaning up after dirty boys, aka hubby. If I can have somebody here who can keep my house in tip top shape, come on over, man. If I had the money, I would pay you so much, man. Anybody out there want to clean my apartment for $20?
Me? I'm already over there, so I'm like, just tell me when I'm over there next time. Hey, will you clean a little bit? I'll give you 20, and I'll be like, all right.
Hey, the restroom's a little dirty. You want to just like go on over there?
Yeah, I got
No,
you.
yeah, I would take maid for sure. I'd much rather have somebody come clean up and keep it tidy. And I don't mind the cooking. I really don't. It's the after cooking a meal that I hate because there's dishes everywhere and there's a mess. And I'm like, I hate this. I cannot be a stay at home wife. I can't do
Well,
it.
see, this is the perk of not being married, still being single, even after that great episode that we did on 21 Questions where you made me look so desirable. I'm still single and
Fellas.
fellas. But I live with my brothers, so we kind of share that responsibility. Like if I do cook, then they do the cleaning in the kitchen. So thank God I don't have to do both.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I mean, you can work something out like that. Just be like, hubby, look here.
And we do. And it's to me it's like the keeping everything like tidy. So my mom is a very, very neat lady. Like she always had her house in tip top shape. So I mean, I hope to one day be like that. I mean, I do keep it like as clean as I can, but I mean, I like to not have to do it every day because I got shit to do. So, hey, anybody want to come clean my house? You're more than welcome to. But yeah,
Okay.
made for me.
All right.
Okay, this one is a little a little raunchy.
Hi. I'm telling you, I'm going to stop
Would
playing
you
with you. Go ahead.
would you rather have finger length nipples
What?
or nipples as fingers?
Where did you find these questions? Like what? Rachi.com.
Oh man, Google be your best friend.
I mean, but seriously, like, what did you look up? Like, the worst questions ever?
No, I just looked up would you rather questions and some of these popped
I
up.
didn't find those. I'm just saying, I didn't find questions like that.
Oh, I scroll
Oh.
deep.
Okay.
This is a lighthearted one. Come on.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't know if it's light-hearted, but it's tough. Um,
Is it really though? Is it?
uh, so nipple fingers. That's That's the answer.
So yeah, so it would be
Yeah,
your fingers
finger.
would be the size of an average nipple. Yeah, so
Wait, so I would have 10 fingers that are the size of a nipple?
yeah.
Uh, I mean, I might have to go with that one. I mean, yeah, you can always hide your hands. You can put your hands in your pockets, but there's no hiding, your nipples on your chest. If they were
Ah,
like, yeah.
well, there's padded bras. I would honestly go for the long ass nipples. I don't think I'd be able to deal with seeing my hands all little and stubby looking and not be able to do my nails.
I mean, that's true. But I'm like sitting here, like holding my fingers up to my nipples, and I'm like, okay, how would this work? Through my shirt,
Okay,
like,
well, you can get like a really like one of those like Victoria's Secret like padded ass bra and just
this is true.
tuck it in there. Tuck it in there, man. Nobody's gonna know besides if you end up like being with the partner and then being
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
hey, look,
Can you imagine having sex and trying to explain that? I mean,
and be like, this is me. Listen. Some men do not give a flying fuck. So
if you find the right guy, yeah. But if they're
yeah.
shallow, they're gonna be like, ew. So
No, yeah. I don't know. I'd go for the nipples, man. I can easily tuck those babies in.
that's a good
And then
point.
also, the question didn't mention that you can't get surgery. So if like I really absolutely hate it, I could just cut those babies
No,
off and I
no,
still got my fingers. It'd be harder to do surgery to fix your hands than it would
yeah.
to like cut off some nipples. Hmm.
You don't ever let me change my answers. So I guess I'm just stuck with
Not
nipple
allowed.
fingers.
Not allowed. Fellas.
Fellas.
All
Again, I'm
right.
so
All right.
desirable. Thank you. Okay. Next.
Next question.
Okay, I think I know your answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or live to 100 with a lot of regrets?
Die in 20.
That's what I thought you would say.
Rest in peace, me. Man, living with regrets is just ugh. I mean, I already have a couple on my plate that I have as is that already put like such a heavy weight on my shoulders that I could not even imagine having a ton more and then living the rest of my days like that. Again, not to sound like morbid or anything, but with my whole kidney issues and whatnot, and if they keep continuing to get worse, it's not like I'm gonna live a long time anywho. So might as well just live with no regrets. YOLO.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but I guess I'd probably say the same just because, yeah, like you said, I also have regrets. And to just imagine, 100 years of regrets just weighing you down, it's as if you're already dead in a way because you're not really living if you're living with all these regrets and pain. So, yeah. But then again, I don't want to die when I'm 50. I hope I make it longer than that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I hope so too. Like real life, like I hope that I end up making it past that. But again, maybe it's just because I've come to terms with my body that I'm just like, whatever, take it as it comes.
I told you, you got to stop saying that. You're going to live a long, happy life, okay? It's just going to work. Everything's just going to turn around. All right?
Ah, I hope so.
This is our year, damn it. We said it, and then the Rona ruined it. But next year, 2021, that's our
2020
year.
is garbage. Okay, ready?
Yep,
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Would you donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them?
Organs to people that need them.
Okay, por
Yeah.
qué?
Because, there's a lot of people that they never get the organ that they need. People that need transplants and they're sick, and especially, young adults and, older people too, but especially these young adults that don't stand a chance. And I decided to become an organ donor when I renewed my driver's license, so I am one. I just want to feel like I'm doing something good, and who knows what they're going to do with my body with science. So, yeah.
So I also became an organ donor when I first got my license about 12 years ago. But I would answer this question differently. I would say donate my body to science only because my organs, I already know, will not help anybody in any way. And if they can use my body to figure out either what causes PCOS or what causes your kidneys to scar up so bad, and they can like test it and do whatever to help the next girl or the next person that deals with kidney issues, I'm content with that.
Well, yeah, that
I
makes
mean,
perfect sense.
we're already gone, so I mean, do it, fix it, fix whatever's out there, man. PCOS already doesn't have a cure, so if they can look at my uterus and pick at it and see what's going on, and it can help find a cure in some way, do it. PCOS is not fun to have.
Yeah. So tune in for those episodes.
Yes, we will go more in depth on the 22nd. So tune in.
But yeah, that's good. That makes sense for you. All right. Next question. Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions, or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Ooh,
Good one, right?
tattoos.
So you want, yeah, but it's going to tell everyone what you did the day before. If you had sex, that's also tattooed on you. I mean, like if you
That's
picked your
fine.
nose, that's going to be tattooed on you.
That's fine. It's
Okay.
art.
It's art. This is who I am, fam.
This is who I am, man. Y'all want to see the sex I did? Y'all can look at my arm. It's fine. I don't care. No, I think I'd pick tattoos because it change like daily, like, or they get erased and then you get new tattoos the next
Yeah, so I'm
day,
saying
or
like
they
every
look
day,
different.
yeah, it would erase and it's going to depict what you did yesterday. Those tattoos.
No, yeah, I think I do tattoos. I love tattoos. Tat me up. Let's do it.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling you'd say that, you and your tattoos. So
I'm telling you, I've been like craving one for the longest now, and I want this fucking corona to go away, please, man. I'm dying over here.
true. You know, if I made that choice to get the tattoos on my body, like what I did yesterday, it would honestly just be tattoos of like me playing video games, podcasting, eating, sleeping, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
I mean, mine would be pretty basic like that too. But I mean, I don't know. I love tattoos, so I'd love to see how they look like. And then again, with our apparently our memories fading now,
Stop.
so
Stop.
now we
Don't
could
put
just
that.
look at it. We could look at our arm and be like, "Oh yeah, that's what I did yesterday."
Yeah, totally off topic. Just why you brought that up, because like I said, we need to talk about that. That's how and I feel like our memory is going. So take care of your memory, guys. We're gonna play some
It's
Sudoku later.
terrifying. Yeah, we
It is.
downloaded Sudoku on our phones because lately I feel like I've been like forgetting like the littlest things, and it's fucking terrifying, man. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Like even just the simplest things of like, oh, what did I do last week? Or, oh, we did do that last month. Like certain things or just forgetting things that happened in my childhood. And I don't want that to happen. So if you
Yeah.
can get away from, we're not really ones to talk, but the screens and the video games and stuff like that, and do something productive for your mind. Some puzzles, yeah, some Sudoku, something.
Yeah, puzzles for sure help you out. Like crosswords. What's that one called where you like find the word? There's a word for that. What is it
Crosswords.
called? No,
You
not
would
crosswords.
remember. Oh,
Not crosswords. It's like where, oh my God, what's it called? It's like a whole
see, you
bunch
can't
of
remember.
words in one and you're like circling the word.
That is
Word
crosswords because
search.
you're.
Word search. Right?
Isn't that the same thing? That's crosswords.
No, crossword is when you're filling in those little boxes.
Oh, so word search. Wow. See, prime
Guys,
example,
guys, take care of
fellas.
your brain. Take care of your brain. Yeah, we downloaded some Sudoku, so we plan on playing that a little bit tonight and
Yeah,
see
definitely. Maybe like no video
get
games
that
tonight.
brain a working. All right, here we go. I told this to Armando and he laughed.
Okay.
Would you rather have the head the size of a watermelon or a head the size of a tennis ball?
uh, but does it have to be shaped like a watermelon, or is it just like the size, like of a?
It
I
just
was
says
thinking of a watermelon like cut, but you mean like the round whole watermelon, right?
Ew, I just imagine like people walking with like a slice
Well, that's what
looking
I
head.
imagine. When I hear watermelon, for some
No,
reason,
no,
I never
no.
think of the actual big I think of like a slice of watermelon. Like, so
The actual, like an actual watermelon, but it doesn't say like shape. I guess it's just maybe the girth part.
yeah, see, so that could be taken a couple different ways. But yeah, if it's the round like watermelon, I'd have to go with that. Just because I don't want a tiny head like a tennis ball. Imagine how small my brain is. And like, no, that's just weird. Like, ew. Like, ugh.
So Mondo got a kick out of it. So I have a big head. I know I do. My head is huge.
What?
And my husband laughed at it only because whenever we like roast each other, he always calls me watermelon head, and he's like, "You know damn well you picked watermelon head," and I'm like, "You so right." Because
You know me?
when I think of tennis ball head, have you seen Beetlejuice?
I mean, it's been since like I was a kid, so
You
I
haven't
don't.
seen it as an adult. Oh my
Nope.
god, Lindsay. Oh, okay. To those who have seen Beetlejuice recently, there's a part where like it's a guy, he has like a little shrunken head. I picture it looking like that and it looks ugly. So give me that. Just add on some more girth to my head. I'll be fine. I'm already used to it.
Yeah, I think having a big head would just look more normal as it can. But having a tennis ball head, there's nothing normal about that. So,
No, ugh. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
I mean, you can't even
I
get
mean,
kissed because they'd be like eating your whole head. It just wouldn't work. So,
ew. The thing that just popped into my head right now that you said that is not a cute picture.
ew, just stop. Anyway, PG-13 podcast. Okay. Would you rather be the absolute best at something that no one takes seriously or be average at something well respected?
Probably the having to do something average and it be well respected. Because I mean, I've experienced it with you feeling like you're doing the most in either your job or a relationship or a friendship, and then it not being taken seriously. I've been there, done that, and it is not a good feeling to have. It makes you feel so little. So I'd rather be bored at doing something so basic, but having people actually respect it. And
Yeah, that makes sense. I took it like a different way. Like when I heard the question, I thought more of something like a hobby, which yours is good, and that's good that you took that take on that. But I thought of like something like if I was really good, it's something like I don't know, a great musician, let's say, and like no one took it seriously, but I would still want to be that because I'd be like, well, I love what I do, and I enjoy doing it, rather than being okay, but people respect me. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot, Ivy. Ivy agrees with me.
oh, Ivy's my dog, just so y'all know. She wanted to put her input, and she said, "Yeah, that's right."
Yeah, she hops in every now and
Um,
then.
yeah, I mean, I get that too. It's just that I don't know. Maybe it depends person by person. I think even if I had like a talent and then nobody gave a fuck or I was being made mock of, I would really, really belittle my self conscience, and I'd be like, "All right, then, fuck you guys," and go into a
Yeah.
depression spiral. I don't know. I guess that's one of the things that I don't know, it comes with having low self esteem. And that's something that I've been dealing with for a long time. So I think that's why I'd rather do something where people respect it instead of being made a mockery of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good questions for the first half. Look at us. See, we did okay besides making you sweat in that big one. In that.
Yeah, you started off like strong. Maybe you should have ended with that one.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back and we'll play a little bit more. Hey, y'all. I wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you guys about Anchor, the app we're currently using right now to create this podcast. One of the best things that I love about Anchor is that not only can you record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, it is absolutely free to use. Not only that, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. And guess what? You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's literally everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So get to it. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Happy podcasting. And we're back, guys. Lindsay, how was your break?
Like I said, we call it a break, but is it a break? We just end up shooting the can.
I ate.
Yeah, we had a snack. I grabbed another drink. I didn't tell y'all, but I am drinking some. They're wine coolers. Like, let's settle the debate, people in the comments. Seagrams. That's a wine cooler, right? Okay.
Give them time to respond.
It is, right? And wait.
And we wait. Now,
But yeah,
I'm over here having me a large Dr. Pepper and some chips.
Yes, I heard her eating her chips for 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So before we get on to answering the rest of our questions that we have, we're going to go ahead and pick the winner of our giveaway. Thank you to everybody who participated. We really appreciate you. I have put all the names in a random generator and it has you guys all here in this fancy little wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and spin it and see who won. So here we go. Oh my goodness. The winner is Erica Flores. Hey.
Yes.
Oh, yay, Erica. Okay,
Right.
so Erica, just hit us up on the DMs and we'll send you the deets of how you can claim your prize. Congratulations. Yay.
Congratulations.
Again, congratulations, Erica, on winning. Again, guys, stick with us. We'll probably do some more giveaways in the future, so you still have plenty of chances to win. And yeah, we'll continue on with our questions.
Yes. Where did we leave off? Was it your turn or my turn? I'd have to look.
Oh, Lord.
I was going to look at the questions and I would know. Just give me a second. Would you rather detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell?
Detect every lie that I hear.
Same.
I'd just rather people be truthful, you know? Don't lie to me.
But that's kind of tough because what about white lies?
Do those count?
I mean, I'm going to say it does because it doesn't say, I mean, it's not specific. So I would say it goes for any lie, and that would suck because, like I said, you say, like, hey, do I look fat in this dress? And then they're like, yes. That is what you would hear. So
I'm going to stick with still wanting to know because even though it would probably like ruin my self-esteem even more, I still would rather know like those big lies that they're trying to sneak past it, and that wouldn't be cool with me. So I'd rather know and just figure out how to cope with the self-esteem.
okay.
Yeah, I picked that one. Would you rather know how the world began or how it will end?
Began, for sure. I feel like that would also answer a lot of religious questions too. So we would know for sure how that all came to be. But ending, that could be something scary. So I'm going to go with began.
So I agree with you. I'd also like to know how it began just to finally get that doubt out of my head and probably out of a lot of people's heads, um, to see how the universe was actually created. I feel like, not to be like pessimistic, but let's be real. I feel like we all know how the world's going to end. We're all still going to end up destroying it ourselves. So I feel like we already know that answer. So it wouldn't be that big of a surprise. But yeah, I like to go back in time and see how it all started just to get rid of all those doubts and finally know for once, like how and why we are all here. I think that's a bigger question than finding out when it ends.
Exactly. And not only that, but it's scary to find out how it would end because once you know, it's kind of like finding out how you're going to die. It's the same thing. When the world ends, we're going to die. So it's like finding out how, that no.
Yeah. And I mean, it could be one of those things where maybe we won't be here when it ends anyways. It might be like later on in the future, but it's one of those things where like you kind of already know where it's going. It's either going to end up getting destroyed by war or by us being treating this planet like a garbage can. I don't know. That's how I always look at it, and saying that the world's gonna end up ending just by humans. But I mean, I think it'd be cool to find out where we started from, and maybe people would have like a different perspective on how to treat the world and fix it from there instead of how we're treating it right now.
I agree. Next. Would you rather give up cursing forever or give up ice cream for 12 years?
Ice cream.
I know, I was like, yeah, I can't go my whole life without cursing.
We just talked about it in our break. How I told you that I'm becoming like lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
So it's not like, and also I'm not a sweets person. I never have been. If I get offered ice cream, like I'm gonna take it. But it's not like I ever wake up one day and I'm like, oh, I gotta have ice cream. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal to me. If you were to ask me like take away chips or cursing, I'd probably say cursing because I'm addicted to fucking chips. But yeah, no,
Mhm.
buy ice cream. You can't. I'm sorry. I can't clean up my vocabulary. I just can't. I've tried. I can't. I can't do it. It's just me.
Yeah, that's tough. Now, if it was taken from me, like I physically could not, then I would go with the cursing because, like, I don't need to. But if it was a choice of, like, I had to keep myself from cursing, it was my own doing, then yeah, I'd have to give up the ice cream, if that makes any sense. Because I can't physically make myself not curse. I mean, I'm trying to be better, but I've just gotten so bad about it. I mean, I'm
Yeah, but I
trying.
don't know. I feel like a lot of it has to do with the form of expression. So it doesn't, to me, it doesn't bug me if people curse and whatnot. The only people that I mean, obviously, like people that I don't know and at work and with my family, I try to respect them. But for the most part, if you know me, you know I have the mouth of a sailor. So
Oh,
it's all
exactly. Yeah.
good.
I mean, I've realized that I've had to, kind of change my language depending on the group of people I'm hanging out with. And it's not that I'm changing who I am, but like you said, it's a respect thing. I have different sets of people in my life that I have to kind of watch what I say. I'm like, okay, I don't want to be like cussing like a sailor in front of these people.
Yeah, no, yeah.
um,
For more importantly, like around my parents, I try my best to keep my mouth shut because they are. I mean, obviously they don't like when people talk like that, so I try my best not to. And I don't really catch myself like biting my lip, especially if I'm telling my mom a story, and it's either a story that results in me getting angry. I find it hard to like bite my lip and be like, "And this fuck."
it is fun.
Anywho. But yeah, buy ice cream. Won't miss you.
Yeah, but
Peace.
yeah, if you're really close to me and you know me well, then that's how you'll know that you know me is because you'll hear me cuss all the time. So
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So I guess it's my turn again.
yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have painful cramps or never have to shave again?
Obviously, I would want to not have to shave again. I mean, I'm not going to get hairy though, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like your legs would stay hairy, your armpits would stay
No, but it says
hairy.
never have to, so that's kind of confusing. It should have been worded like you would never shave again, not you wouldn't have to. Because when you say wouldn't have to, I'm thinking, oh, that means like I'm not going to grow hair anymore. That's easy.
But yeah, so I read it wrong. You would never be able to shave
Oh,
again.
okay. Okay. But even then, it still stands. If you know me, again, like my cramps they're astronomical bad. Guys, cover your ears or don't. Maybe you want to hear it. I don't know. But they're really bad. Some women are lucky that they don't have them. Like my grandmother never had a cramp in her life. Lucky. But if you're like me, women, you have cramps. They're pretty bad. I would rather be hairy. I'm sorry. I'll just wear pants. I don't care. I don't care if it's hot. I'm going out with jeans. I can't take the pain. It's unbearable.
I also don't get severe period cramps when it's period time, even though we'll discuss it more in the women's talk because I barely get them anywho, but I do suffer from just regular like ovarian cramps or like when I have because with PCOS you have cysts. So sometimes either one of them bursts or you just wake up in a bad pain day and it's been to the point where it's excruciating. Also because I've dealt with it and my pain tolerance is very high, I would go with keeping the painful cramps, but let me shave. Only because I am just that's one thing that I'm very self-conscious about is like the hairiness for one with the PCOS, it's already to an extreme. And then on top of that, with being a Latina, it's like even more extreme. And let's any Latinas out there, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. How we are born to be hairy girls. So, I mean, that's something that I've been dealing with, like a self-esteem issue since I was a kid, with my arms were like extremely hairy and I hated them. So I ended up shaving like at 12 and I've never stopped ever since. So yeah, let me keep my razor and I'll take the cramps. It's fine. I've dealt with worse, so I'll be fine.
Okay, but it
Oh
also
no.
depends. So, like, when you talk about having cramps for the rest of your life, do you mean just like during that time, or you mean like cramps every day in general? Like you have to have them every single day, or you just mean during that week?
It doesn't specify, but I'm assuming they mean like the menstrual cramps, unless. But even if it meant like every day, again, I deal with pain on the daily, so it wouldn't be anything new to me. Like it's something that I can deal with and I can manage it.
Not
I'm just
these.
I'm just I'm
No.
just too mentally down on how I look, so I would need to keep the razor. Again, there's been days where I wake up and I could barely even take a breath because I'm in so much pain, but I'd rather I'd rather push through that than for me never to shave again. I would either be locked up in my room for the rest of my life if I couldn't. Again, more power. I mean, not saying that women have to shave. You don't have to. Hey, more power to you if you love your body the way it is. It's just something that I've been dealing with personally for decades now, and I just couldn't do it. I could not do it.
Yeah. So again, it depends on how the question is perceived. So if it just meant cramps during that week, I already deal with that anyway, so I'll take the razor. But if it meant like I had to have those cramps every single day for the rest of my life, then throwing away the razor, that's fine with me, because like I said, they're unbearable. Like I can't do anything. I'm laying in bed like curled up. Like it's horrible. So no. It just depends.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely how women with endometriosis feel. It's like a daily thing. That shit sucks, man. We'll go more in depth with it in 2 weeks, y'all. Hey.
Man, I'm sorry to all the guys that are listening today, that do listen to us, because it's all women topics.
No,
But that's
good.
okay. You need
Listen,
to
man.
learn. I
Some
mean,
of
you
you
do need
guys
to
need
learn.
to learn.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Would you rather never get a cold ever again, or never be stuck in traffic ever again?
Never get a cold.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
that.
agree. I'm a big baby when I get sick. So,
No, it's not that I'm a big baby. It's just I just hate how it becomes such an inconvenience when you do get sick. Either you have to miss work or you feel like shit and you can't do like your everyday things. I get it. Again, we also live in the DFW, and if you know 635, 75, I-35 are pieces of shit when it comes to traffic. I feel like we're also used to it, and as I've grown older, I don't get bothered by it anymore because all I got to do is just put on my tunes and I'm solid. I'll be in there. It's fine. Whatever. I wouldn't. I'd rather not have a cold. Fuck that. Shit's annoying.
yeah, like you said, don't get me wrong. Yeah, if you live in the DFW area, traffic is horrible. Like, that is one thing I don't miss about living in Dallas. Like, now I live like 30 to 40 minutes outside of Dallas, but it was just bad. Yeah, LBJ 75. Bleh. So, but I would still take, yeah, never having a cold, just because. Not that I'm a big baby, but I hate having a cold. You just can't do anything. It's like you said, it's a big inconvenience.
Yeah,
So,
just put such a burden like on your whatever you had planned. Like it just sucks. It sucks. It really does.
and I just hate like not being able to breathe. And
Okay. Next question. I just had it.
every time you laugh, it scares me. I like brace myself in my chair. What's coming?
Right. Would you rather fart every time you smile or shit yourself every time you laugh?
Like silence. Like I don't even know what to say. I'm just like sitting there like. But I mean, technically, you smile when you laugh. Would you be like farting and shitting at the same time?
Hey.
This podcast has gone south, literally. I mean, I'm gonna have to go, yeah, with fart when I smile, because we laugh a lot, and I love to laugh, and I cannot imagine shitting myself in any situation, but more so when I laugh. You can't take away my laughter. I would never be able to laugh again. But farting when I smile, like, whatever.
Yeah, so I would take the farting too, only
Yeah.
because, yeah, obviously, like, I love to laugh too, but also, there's a perk in having, like, resting bitch face is in the fact that you don't smile. Anywho, already, you know, you're trying to avoid those, smile lines. Hey, it's also like a beauty trick. So, I mean, I think I can for sure be able to knock that out and just be serious all the time and then, still be able to laugh. But yeah.
I would definitely be trying to get you to smile like all the time. I'd be like, hello.
Hey, but if you hear me fart, that's cool. I don't care.
I think we're on that level now.
Yeah, y'all don't care. Hear me. Hear me.
Would you rather have one wish granted today or 10 wishes granted 20 years from now? That's tough, right?
One wish granted today or 10 wishes 20 years from now. Like I will get
Mm-hmm.
those 10 wishes in 20 years.
Yep.
One wish today.
Wow. You would waste away 9 wishes?
Yeah, man. There's again, we'll talk about it in our upcoming podcast, but there is one thing that's been on my mind for
Oh,
years
well,
now that hey, just give it to me, man. I'm
yeah,
ready.
that's true.
I don't think again in 20 years, by that time what we'll be
50.
50. Nah, I wouldn't even probably be here enough to enjoy it. So give me my wish now.
Yeah. It just depends. If I knew I was going to live a long, happy life, I might have to go with the 10 in 20 years. Because 50, like I said, if I was healthy, then I would still have some life left in me and get 10 wishes granted. Whereas, like, one right now, eh.
All right. Well, here goes another thinker. Would you rather die a quick, painless, and peaceful death in the next 3 years,
Mm.
or live a long, comfortable, and happy life, but die in a long and painful way?
That's so deep. It just sounds so bad. Like if I said the 3 year peaceful, just
That doesn't
because.
sound bad.
I mean, yeah, I'd only be 33, but if I knew I was going to go peacefully, but I don't know, because I feel like I also haven't lived yet, that's just a really, really tough one. Why do you do this to me? God.
They're supposed to make you think.
You ever not think this hard? I really can't. Like, I really can't, because, like, there's so much to live for now, being so young, and so much, obviously, I haven't done yet. But at the same time, I don't want to die a long, painful death. Man, you should have given me this question yesterday and then asked me to think about it. I'd be like up all night, like, what would I rather do? I'd make like a list of pros and cons.
So I would choose again, I would love to be able to pass away in my sleep of old age, but only because I know I get my moments where I scream to the universe and I'm wondering why I'm still here. But when I come to terms with it, I am still only 30. And just to think about having that shortened to 3 years is a little bit more terrifying than if I'm able to actually live a long, comfortable, and happy life. That means by then I actually found a place where I am healthy for once and I found happiness in my life. I'd rather take that and then unfortunately die a painful way than to have it shortened in a position in my life where I'm not 100% happy right now and I still want to tackle a lot of things in my life. So I'd rather take the long and comfortable one and then just die in pain than to die in 3 years. That's just, again, I know I have my moments where I'm like, fuck this, but when you really put it into perspective, I couldn't. If you were to, yeah, no, I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like I said, it's a tough question, but at the same time, same. I want to live a long life and do all these things that I haven't gotten to do yet. Plus, I feel like somebody out there needs me, so I need to stick around. So I mean, I guess as long as I don't know what the horrible death is, then I'll take the horrible death. As long as I don't know what's coming. I guess bring on the pain.
Bring it on.
That's a toughie. All right, let's you still have two left though, right? I only have one because I was gonna say let's end on a lighter note, but you still have, or do you have one left?
I have two.
Okay, let's see. Again, I think I know the answer to this question because I feel like I know you and I know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna ask it anyway for the peeps. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn?
Go back to the age 5 with the
I
stuff
knew
that I
it.
know now. For one, fuck yeah, I'd love to be a kid again. But also, with the knowledge I know now, dear Lord, would I change some shit in my life. So, fuck yeah, go back to being 5 by
Same.
adulthood.
Heck yeah, I'd love to be a kid again, and then I would be the smartest 5-year-old. Well, maybe not the smartest, but I'd be up there.
Just think about all the things you can change with the knowledge that you
Oh
know?
yeah, for sure. Especially
Whether
like
it
like health wise.
be yeah, health
Yeah.
wise, relationship wise, friendship wise, school wise, you do so many things differently, and
Hmm.
I'd be fine living another 25 years of, what I already lived through. Fuck yeah. Take it.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Okay. Would you rather hurt someone you love or forgive someone that hurt your mom?
I would probably have to go with forgive someone who hurt my mom. I kind of already did that. We haven't really spoken too much about it, but with my uncle, for instance, my mom's brother, they had a pretty bad relationship growing up all the way to the very end. And after my mom passed, my uncle got really sick. He got cancer. And I did reach out to him because I wanted to meet up and try to make amends because it also broke our relationship as well because of his strain with my mom. So we didn't have a relationship for several years. And like I said, I tried to reach out, but unfortunately he passed before I got the chance to make that amends. But at least I know that I did try. I would have tried to talk to him and just let him know that my mom wouldn't want him to live with, that regret of their relationship and the wrongs that he had done toward my mom. So yeah, I'd probably go with that.
Okay. I'm going to give you a little bonus round. Okay.
All right.
Would you rather be a wizard or be a vampire?
Ooh, a wizard. Yeah, for sure. Harry Potter. Yeah, I want to go to wizarding school. Plus, like, hello, I would know all kinds of potions and what are they called? It's been forever since I've even watched. Why lie? I probably watched Harry Potter recently. Let's be real. But spells, I could do all kinds of things being a wizard, and you could fly on a broomstick. So, hello, I would get to avoid that traffic in DFW. So, definitely wizard.
I would be a vampire.
Weirdo.
I want to be sparkly. And
No, okay. Mm-mm.
I want to be immortal, and I want to be able to turn my loved ones into being immortal. Even though, yeah, I know they're probably going to deal with some pain, but we'll all be fine. We're all going to have to go through it. You be fucking gorgeous for the rest of your life. I mean, you have super strength. You can also run very fast. Can y'all tell that I was
I
obsessed
was
with
gonna say,
Twilight?
I was gonna say, you've watched way too much Twilight and not enough Harry Potter, y'all. She did not grow up with Harry Potter. Like that is just what we grew up on the books and on the movies. And the fact that you didn't even grow up on that and you only just recently were watching Harry Potter for the first time, that's mind blowing to
Yeah,
me.
I never got into it as a kid. I don't know what it was. I was more into Lord of the Rings than I was Harry Potter back in that time when that was going on. I don't know what it was. I never got into it. And I did recently, I think we got up to the fourth movie and we kind of just ended up quitting because we were like, man, boring. But yeah, y'all can come at me. I know people come at me all the time for not watching Harry Potter. It's
So that's
fine.
just crazy. That's just a rite of passage as a child. I mean, I've told you this, but I would legit watch the movies as they came out every single year in theaters with my friends. It was tradition. That's what we did. And like I said,
I
grew up with
did
the
that
books
with
when they came out.
Twilight.
Oh no! I mean, I did watch them because I was working at the movie theater at Studio Movie Grill at that time when the movies were coming out. So, well, some of them because they started like what 2008, and then it went through like 2012.
Or yeah, around there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so and I worked there from like 2009 through 12. So yeah, for most of the movies I was working there, so I saw them all, but I didn't read the books. I think I read one of them. But the Harry Potter books, I would go wait in line at like Barnes and Noble back when that was a real big thing and people would read and less time on social media. I would wait in the lines for hours to get the book when it was released that night.
So I read all the Twilight books and saw the movies. I actually have Midnight Sun on my Audible right now that I've been trying to find time to like at least listen to it because I'm super excited to hear from Edward's perspective. I'm hearing nothing but great
Yes.
reviews on that book. So
I know I need to get
hopefully,
on that. Need
hopefully
to go
later
get
on tonight, I can, while I'm editing this, I can listen to that as I'm editing. So I'm excited for that. If anybody out there who already read Midnight Sun, let me know. I'm excited when you talk about this. I'm super excited. I know Robert Pattinson like refuses to do any more Twilight movies, but oh my gosh, it would be a dream if they just decided to like make it from his perspective. Oh my gosh, I would die.
Oh, I know that'd
18-year-old
be
me
awesome.
was living when I heard that Stephanie Meyer was coming out with Midnight Sun.
Yep. All right. Well, there you have it. Would you
There you have
rather?
it, guys. Would you rather? What would you guys rather in our comment, question, answer? Learn to speak words.
Would you rather know how to speak? Yeah, if there's anything that really just resonated with you, let us know. Answer some of those questions, or if there's something that you're just like, what? Like, how could they say that? Mention that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Let us know. We're up for a debate in the comments, as always.
All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for listening to us today. If you're not already, please follow us on Instagram. The link is in the YouTube video description. It's also on our Facebook page. I think it's even on our Twitter. But yeah, all of our social media links are in the description of the YouTube video. And again, you can also find those on Facebook. Don't forget that this next weekend we are taking it off for our mental week, but we will be back, we promised, the following Sunday. So don't forget to tune in 2 weeks from today.
Thanks, guys.